Good morning, High Point, and welcome to another edition of HBO All Access Morning. I'm Reese Allen.
And I'm Blake Woodard. We're so excited to be joining you for our first show together on All Access Morning. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of starting your morning.
So first things first, to help you get to know us a little bit better, we're going to pull some random fun facts out of this jar.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to go first?
I mean, I can start off.
Yeah, you start off. You start off.
I don't know which color looks best. Okay, let's see.
Go for it.
Okay. So do you have a favorite beverage?
Ooh, favorite beverage.
Yeah.
See, I'm not really a coffee drinker, so
Okay.
I really don't go to Starbucks that often. But I really do like soda. So
Right.
I'm more of a Pepsi guy more than a Coke guy. So I'm going to say Pepsi is my favorite.
Okay,
What about you?
I was going to say I agree with you because I'm not a coffee drinker, right? But I'm going to have to really strongly disagree with you on the Pepsi thing.
No?
It's just, nope, could never.
No?
Nope,
You're a
Coke
Coke-
only.
you're a Coke?
And I don't even really like Coke, but I love Sprite.
Well, I
You
agree
know?
with you with Sprite. Pepsi's
Yeah,
version of
yeah.
Sierra Mist or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Ugh,
But I
gross.
have, like, I would say my favorite beverage, if it's not water or something, I really love Blue Powerade. I don't know why. It's so random,
Yes.
but
Blue
that is
Powerade
like
is
my
good.
go-to favorite drink. They have it in the dining halls on campus, so
Mm-hmm.
honestly, when I saw that on tour, I was like, all right, I'm sold.
Yeah.
But my other favorite drink, which is kind of, a little bit under the radar, it's Fresca, and it's like a combination of 7-Up and Sprite and like a little bit of ginger ale, but like
Yeah.
not. It's
You-
so good.
Yeah, and you introduced me to that
Yeah.
the other day, and it was
Life-changing,
amazing.
right?
Life-changing.
Right? Okay,
Okay.
next one.
Next one is, what's your useless talent?
I feel like I got a lot of those, but I would say like the number one on the list is probably whistling.
Whistling?
I'm strangely so good at it, and it's just like, what am I gonna do with that? I couldn't make a living off of it. I couldn't make money with it. It's just a talent of mine.
See, I don't really have a useless talent. I'm pretty tall, so I guess I could say like reaching the top shelf.
For me, that's a talent. Like I'm not tall,
Yeah.
so I would totally say that that's valid.
Yeah, and I can like, if grandma comes up to me in
Yeah.
the store and they're like, "Hey, can you reach the top
Right.
shelf for me?" I can
You probably
do
like that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
of course
I can do it. Watch. Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So let's see what's in the jar. We'll go with this one. Okay, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Ooh.
So I love to just sing my heart out anytime, anywhere you invite me. I would say, but my go-to, definitely got to be a Billy Joel song.
Billy Joel.
I'm gonna say for the longest time, love that song. Nothing gets me going more than just singing that.
You took it from me. I was gonna do Billy
Really?
Joel, but I was gonna do Piano Man.
Okay, all right.
Piano Man.
You
It's
know,
one of the
I feel
greatest
like
songs of
Billy
all
Joel is
time.
just like an agreeable
Yeah,
karaoke
it's the
go-to,
one of the greatest songs of all time.
classic. Yeah.
And you could also go like Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah, I mean that's
That's a
always
classic.
a go-to.
A classic, and then Country
For sure.
Roads, and I got a lot.
The
more.
list goes
Yeah, I
on.
got a
So
lot of them.
maybe we'll have to go karaoke,
Definitely.
singing.
What's your top used emoji? This is a good one.
Ooh, I just checked this just before. I don't know how to really describe it, but it's that emoji where it's like, ooh, like smiling, and then the hearts are around it. I always like, that's how I like see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just that's
I'm
mine.
Very basic. I'm the laughing out loud emoji, the crying with laughter, whatever you want
You know
to
what?
call it.
I feel like that's probably like my second top used, so I feel that.
And then my second top used, I'll go with that, is the eyes emoji, because I think I tweeted like just like an all out eyes
Oh.
when the Bengals won last night, and that was it.
Yeah, no, I love using that emoji for a dramatic effect. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. All right, so strangest irrational fear. Honestly, I'm kind of like a paranoid person, so I feel like I have a lot of these, but definitely the top of the list has to be my fear of heights, and I'm afraid of the dark. I'll say it, yeah, I'm 20, but I am afraid of the dark. I have to have a little bit of light, when I go to bed, so, that's my story, and I'm owning it.
So, I hate with a burning passion horror movies. Like, I know they're not real. I know Michael is not going to come out around the corner and like murder me, but I hate horror movies with a burning passion, and that's my irrational fear. I hate them with a burning passion. Hate them.
You know, this is another thing we're going to disagree on. And Blake, I understand it's totally valid, but I love a good horror movie.
Hate them.
We will have
Absolutely
to.
hate
No, no,
them.
no. We're going to change this. We're going to work on that. You're going to get out of your comfort zone at some point. Watch.
Are we?
We will work on this.
All right. All right. What's your go-to ice cream order?
Oh, okay. So either I'm all the way like getting something that's like super chocolatey, or my go-to from like childhood, and this is a little bit weird, but like I really like cotton candy ice cream with gummy bears.
Ooh.
I know, and it
That's
just
underrated.
whenever I have it, it's just like that's childhood, and
Yeah?
I love it so much. And there's something about like the cotton candy flavor, obviously, and then the gummy bears, and they get kind of cold, and then kind of a little bit hard, and then it's like I don't know, the texture of it. I love it. Yeah, it's my favorite. I'll have to have you try it.
Yeah, that's another thing we have to try.
Yeah.
So I have a favorite ice cream place at home. It's called Abbott's, and they are from Rochester, New York. They were built in Rochester, New York, where I'm from. And they have this ice cream called Buffalo Bills Blitz. And if you don't know me, I'm a huge Buffalo anything fan. And it's cotton candy ice cream with cookie dough and Oreo. It's the most amazing ice cream I've ever had in my entire life. And that's my go-to. My go-to.
Honestly, it sounds pretty good.
It's so good.
Maybe we'll have to
So
road
good.
trip. We'll
Road
road trip
trip?
there. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
down. Let's go.
Yes, let's road
Okay.
trip. Let's road trip. All right.
Sounds
go ahead.
good to me. All right, last and final question. Okay. What was your hobby growing up?
My hobby growing up. So I have grown up playing hockey. I've been skating since I was 4 years old, and I've played hockey throughout my life, and that's always what I did. I never did anything else, but I just played hockey all the time. What about you?
For me, it definitely has to be growing up and doing tons and tons of musical theater. I was always doing some kind of after-school activity in the drama club. Even during my summers, I like literally spent my year doing 4 musicals a year. I mean, there was never a day that I didn't have rehearsal. As soon as one show ended, I was auditioning for the next one. I mean, it was just back after back after, show after show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit of a musical theater nerd myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just a little
Blake,
bit.
something I didn't know about
Just a
you.
little bit. Just a
We'll
little
have to
bit.
explore that a little
Yeah.
bit more.
Just a little bit. And speaking of ice skating, check out what Reese and I had what we did this past weekend.
Hey guys, it's Blake and Reese.
And we're here at the High Point University ice rink celebrating the snow. It
Right.
snowed again.
So that means we can only be doing one thing since we're on the ice skating rink.
Yeah, we're ice skating. And I've been skating since I was 4. How about you?
Yeah, I really only skate maybe about once a winter season, so every time that I go skating, it's like I'm relearning again. So we'll see how this goes. It's
Yeah.
been like a year.
You're gonna learn some stuff.
Yeah,
Learn some stuff.
yeah. I hope. I really do hope. I don't want to fall. That's my goal. Just not falling. Okay, so step by step, slow and steady wins the race. So I think rule number 1, what I've learned when it comes to ice skating, first thing you need, obviously going to be a pair of ice skates. I think that was an obvious thing.
You can't really walk on the ice. I mean, you can, but
You need special grip shoes. We learned that today.
yeah.
If you're gonna walk without ice skates. Rule number 2, have somebody like Blake for you to just
Yeah.
like hold your hand, who actually knows what they're doing, because he's doing all these cool tricks going backwards at the same time.
Yeah, like that.
I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna be out here.
Good.
All right, Mr. Show Off. All right.
Said I was skating.
You
for-
said no. He said I'm gonna be right back, and then he. Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta
all right.
go. I just gotta go for
I
a
almost
speed lap.
just fell.
Don't fall, please.
I'm trying not to. I'm keeping it together. Don't you worry. Right? Did you get that? I hope.
Rule number 3: dress warmly. Tom hot hats, number way to go.
Yeah, we agree on this. Only way to wear a hat, must have a pom-pom hat on
And
it.
maybe some gloves, and doesn't really matter what kind of gloves
Right, you
have.
can be super aggressive and
Yeah.
have hockey gloves, or you can wear mittens, whatever fits your comfort level.
These are super warm.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
All right. I mean, they look like it. Guys, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. You just have to be confident. Side shuffles. Side shuffles make the more even. It's going pretty good. What do you think?
I think you're doing
Blake.
great. For one of your first times, you're doing really well. Really.
Give me a scale from 1 to 10.
1 to 10?
1 to 10.
From like falling on your butt to like pro?
Yeah.
5?
I mean, I haven't fallen on my butt yet.
Yet.
Keyword yet. Great. And I guess rule number 4. Is that what we're on? Rule number 4,
Yeah,
rule
4.
number 5.
Yeah, whatever.
Make sure you have fun, right? That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Hockey's
Which
the
I think
greatest game on
we
earth.
are definitely having fun today.
Skating and hockey, greatest game on earth.
Yeah.
So.
Just go get outside and do it. Don't be afraid.
As you can see, you had so much fun.
Oh, you know I did. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. You know, I needed to get outside, enjoy the winter season, and what better way to do that than to ice skate? And
Absolutely.
with a pro nonetheless. I mean, did you see all the tricks that Blake was doing?
I mean, the kid called me a show off a little bit, but
Yeah,
That is
that
what it is.
really did happen, by the way. I mean, I was a little
Yeah,
bit being
that
a
was
little bit
not
mean to
scripted.
Blake and was
That
like,
was
"Oh,
not
you show
scripted.
off," but that kid really did mean it. He said it to you.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And
Valid.
It's all right,
You know what I didn't catch though in the moment when you gave me a 5 out of 10? That's ridiculous.
so
I
I
had
said-
not
I said
fallen
from-
at that point.
from like falling
no,
on your butt
no,
to like
no,
pro level.
no. You're not going to redeem
Well,
yourself
to
from
be,
this
To
one.
be honest,
Mm-mm.
I'm like a 7.
Right. You're like a 7 as
That's
like
only
somebody
2 away.
who skates all the
It's only
time.
2 away.
No. Mm-mm. I like as me, I never do it like hardly ever. I should have been getting a 7. No. A 5? That's a 50. That's failing. That's not even like a C for average trying. No.
Alright,
I'm not going
alright.
to let you forget that.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, when we come back from break, we'll be joined at the desk by Hannah Hutter to give us our campus update report. Ridiculous. Did that just like get in the mic? I just called him like for you.
How am I going to pay for this?
High Point University is focused on preparing students for the world as it is going to be. There's a growth mindset in our institutional DNA. So while our campus growth is impressive, the true relevance lies in how HPU creates an innovative learning environment that fosters the entrepreneurial spirit in the minds, in the hearts, and in the souls of our students. This is High Point University. Extraordinary.
How am I going to pay for this?
Welcome back to All Access Morning. Now joining us at the desk is Hannah Hunter with Campus Update.
We are officially in the third week of the semester, and HPU has a lot to look forward to this week. First, the men's basketball team will be taking on Gardner Webb at home on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, just 1 hour after the 6 o'clock tip-off for the women's basketball game against North Carolina A&T. Both teams will play at home on Saturday, with the women's team going up against Winthrop at 4 o'clock, followed by the men's team against UNC Asheville at 7. Both the men and women's track and field teams will be headed to the Camel City Invite on Friday for the events Friday and Saturday. And the lacrosse team is headed to Maryland for an afternoon game on Saturday. Don't forget to cheer on your fellow Panthers this week. We're also getting ready to welcome our families for Spring Family Weekend, and man does HPU have a lineup of events from shows in the Culp Planetarium to walking tours. There will be lots to do this weekend. Some highlights to the weekend include Rain, a tribute to the Beatles on Friday night at the Nido and Mariana Quabain Arena. Our beloved improv group Charcoal Pony will take the Hayworth Fine Arts stage on Saturday night right before the a cappella groups Offbeats, Pedal Points, and Toccata Tones. There will also be a choir and wind ensemble concert in Hayworth Fine Arts Center on Friday afternoon. With all these events, there's sure to be a good time for everyone. Also, don't forget about food trucks Wednesdays with a new food truck in a new location every week. I know I'm excited about the a cappella and improv shows. What are you guys excited for Family Weekend?
Well, if the Rain concert is anything like the Train concert,
Right.
it should be a good one. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see it. And of course, Family Weekend is always a blast. So, what about you?
I mean, honestly, it's a toss-up. I love the acapella and Charcoal Pony shows. Those are always like a classic here at High Point.
Right.
But I also have to say, yes, I'm excited to see Rain, whatever this is, like whatever. It's a tribute band. I know it's obviously not the real Beatles, but I do love
They
a
dress up
bunch
like
of
the
their
Beatles, though.
songs. Oh, they dress up
They
like
dress
them
up
too.
like the Beatles, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's-
they cosplay the
Yeah, they
Beatles.
cosplay the Beatles. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I love that. You know what? Now maybe that's moved to the top of the list, but we'll have to see because I love, singing along, going, being with my family in that kind of environment too. So I guess there's just a lot to look forward to heading into the week and then with this weekend.
Right.
But yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We had a great time, and be sure to check out our full newscast on Wednesday at 7 p.m. For All Access Morning. I'm Reese Allen.
And I'm Blake Woodard. Have a great week, High Point.